my gosh, is it cold. It's about 33 degrees Fahrenheit. The camper water was completely frozen this morning. My door to my pickup was completely frozen shut. I had to yank on it. It's a great day to haul some combines. Also, you probably noticed the detached trailer that's behind me. If you're a regular viewer of the channel, you know that that is probably new. So we went to S&S Trailer in Kansas. That's where we rent most of our trailers from if we need one. I think we have like one hopper rented from them. And then now we also have a detached rented. Y'all know that that combine over there, the number 4, has 650 duals on it and it won't straddle the combine trailer. So we either had to buy LSWs or different duals, or buy a detach, or rent a detach. So we're gonna rent a detach for a couple months, get us past through harvest, and then find out a tire situation for that combine. Or maybe a trailer situation. I don't know. Whichever one comes first, I guess. But we're letting the trucks warm up today. We are starting in south central Nebraska today, heading all the way to western Kansas. So this morning we have Cody pulling the detach with the number 3. We got Dad in the 17. He's been pulling the 8R and the Brent Avalanche. Jesse's gonna be in the 19, pulling the number 1 combine with a header behind it. Tatum's gonna be pulling a header. I'm also gonna be pulling a header. And then Mama and Tessa, they're gonna be pulling the parts trailer and the fuel trailer. Today's gonna be a fun day. Not only is it gonna be a super short haul day, because south central Nebraska to western Kansas is only like 4 hours away, one way. So we can already go ahead and go down there, unload, and come back all in one day. But anyways, I guess we're gonna hit the road and see what we can get into. Well, we made it to the middle of nowhere, so I guess we're gonna check some chains and some tires, as well as some straps, because obviously you see that one's dragging the ground. Well, we made it to Phillipsburg, Kansas. We always hit up this Cinex. That is just gas pumps, well, and diesel pumps over here. Yeah, it's nothing too special. The oversized loads have to just park on the side of the road. See, they're right here. But all the pickups can pull up here and pump some fuel. This should be the only stop that we have until we reach our destination. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a very short move day video because, you know, we're not going that far. Well, I guess here's the fun construction. Although I think it is just cones, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's the concrete dividers that you want to watch out for. Matter of fact, these right here on the left. What you don't want to happen is it be a 1 lane and have those on both sides. That's not a very fun day. Well, we've been driving for a couple of hours, and so far, all that I can see is just extremely good Milo. Like, this stuff right here, that looks like irrigated Milo back at home. I mean, that is insane. We're driving through Arnold, Kansas right now, but it's not just this town. I mean, it's all throughout Kansas. Also, the wheat is up and looks amazing as well. We drove by a bunch of that coming up here. But yeah, we're not too far away from where we're gonna be landing at, and I guarantee you whenever we get there, everyone that is from western Kansas is gonna know exactly where we're at. Whenever we get here, everyone in the comments is gonna tell where we're at, but I guess it is what it is. Yep, welcome back to western Kansas. You know, we haven't been here in a minute. It's been like a year or two maybe. If you're looking at this lineup, I guess you haven't seen the number 4 header that we picked up. It is a FD 140 as well. We got a really good deal on this thing, we think. If you look at this crop divider right here, you see how it has like almost little to no paint rubbed off. If you go look at our other ones, see how they're chromed out? Same with that one. You can always tell how many acres a MacDon has went through just by looking at this one piece right here. You can also look at this piece right here behind the sickle. You can also look at the reel pipes. There's not a single stitch of paint off of this thing. Matter of fact, look at the drum. The drum still has paint on it. Now crank it, soldier boy.
This way?
Other way. Yeah. You're doing great. Anyways, we're gonna get all this stuff unloaded and then hopefully make it back tonight. And then we're gonna load 2 combines and a grain cart tomorrow morning as well. Did you figure it out?
I think we got it. I'm pull forward.
Pull off and take it with it.
Yeah.
Start plowing. Man, I should have recorded us trying to figure out this detach. Since this is like on air and stuff. I don't know. It was pretty tricky. We sat there for like a good hour trying to figure it out.
Is that touching the ground?
No. Pimp. Also, we put the single tire on top of the neck of the detach. Y'all see whenever we go back and pick up the second load that we swapped out some dual carriers, that we can put those 650s on a dual carrier. Yeah, there you go. Ain't that fancy.
There you go. Alright,
If you were wondering what we were doing earlier with the detach, don't ask me, because I don't know either. We're still figuring it out. I think we got it figured out, but to start off, it was kind of complicated. Dad unloaded the grain carts, I unloaded both combines. We gotta load up all the chains and then we gotta hit the road real quick, then we can make it back home. Let's see if we can make it semi-straight in here. Also, it feels so weird not having a dual carrier. Kind of odd. Beautiful. Half the equipment's here. Now we gotta go get the rest. Well, you know it's cold whenever it kills the flies. You alright? Get the heated seat on. Well, good morning everyone. It's currently the next day. We made it back late last night, about like 9 o'clock or so, which I guess really isn't that late. But whenever it gets dark at about 6 o'clock, 9:30 feels like midnight. I don't know why. But anyways, we have to load 2 combines and the tractor and grain cart this morning. After we finish up loading all the equipment, then we have to run back to the campers and collapse those, which I absolutely despise of doing. We have to leave here at least by lunchtime because it took us exactly 5 hours to drive from western Kansas back to Nebraska where we're at. So if it gets dark at 6, and you know, that's driving without stopping not once. If we left at lunchtime, it would be 5 o'clock, which is almost dark. So we're kind of booking it this morning. If anyone's curious on how long that took, the camera has been rolling for 21 minutes. We're not even hooked up again. Detaches take a long time. Combine trailers, definitely faster. doing the crappy part of the job right now. Stinky Slinky. This is ridiculous. Oh, good Lord.
That looks really good.
Perfect. This hydraulic leveling system, that is the best thing anyone has ever came up with. Turn your wheel the other way. Other way. Keep going. Okay, come back. Oh, good Lord. Make sure the jaws are latched. Yeah. Need some airbags on this pickup. It mashes the crap out of it. Really just need an upgraded pickup. Need a 350. Posted up with the Tana. On the road again. I hate pulling a camper. But anyways, guys, I guess we're gonna hit the road again. You know how it goes. Well, we made it back to Phillipsburg. Gonna top off on fuel. And I guess keep on going. This is probably the most boring... Actually, I'm not gonna say anything. I take it back. Because then something bad's gonna happen. Well, has anything exploded in here? Yeah, drawer came open. I forgot to take the monitor off the mount here. It didn't scratch it or anything. Well, I was getting left behind, so we kind of skedaddled out of the camper. Nothing was broken, surprisingly. I forgot to put up my monitor and my computer that was on my desk. I'm so surprised that that didn't fall down on the floor and break. So yeah, we had to do a little rearranging, but we got it all taken care of. And we are currently in Hays, Kansas. But yeah, there's not much in Hays, Kansas, I guess. Just wide open skies. There is a combine doing Milo way over there. Kind of jealous. Well, we officially landed in western Kansas. We're gonna unload all of that stuff in the morning. Here's all of these stuff already unloaded. We're currently gonna run over here and set up some campers before it gets dark, and then we'll unload these combines in the morning. It is a breezy 36 degrees this morning. I didn't record any of setting up the camper. After I called it about every name in the book, we finally got it set up. If anyone has set up a camper, you know exactly how I feel. Oh man. Yeah, it was getting dark, and we were like running around with our heads cut off pretty much. We didn't have enough sewer hoses to like reach, so I had to like borrow mom and dad's. And then they didn't have enough sewer hose, so I don't know what they did. I think they found one under their belly. Everyone has to use a splitter on the water hose, so you have to share water with your neighbor, which I find is kind of gross. Because like, what if it backfeeds? But anyways, we got it set up. Now this morning we have to tackle unloading all of this stuff. And I'm not looking forward to that because it's really cold outside.
Take a picture of all these guys. You just got backstabbed to 58 people.
Well, we got the duals put on the number 2 and 3 combine, and we hooked up all the grain carts. So I'm going to grab some lunch and then maybe take some combines out to the field. So that's kind of the plan right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Milo harvest is officially about to start, but that's also going to be in the next video, which also means that this video is coming to an end. But everyone made it here safely, and of course that is the first priority on anyone's bucket list whenever they're moving combines. But yeah, it was kind of a short, wholesome move day, really. I guess that's perks of only going like a couple 100 miles, is that you could just haul it down there and come back in one day and then do that for 2 days and then spend like a morning putting on duals and everything, and then you're ready to go cut again. So that's kind of the most ideal situations. That's way better than having to haul a combine, 2 days just to get down there, wherever you're trying to go, and then a day back and then 2 days back down there. And then you have to slap all the duals on to get everything ready. Next thing you know, it's a week later. So this move day was significantly faster than most of the other ones. It's probably a little bit shorter, a little bit different than typical move days. Also, look at all this Milo. It is so good. I cannot get over how good the Milo is. If you're interested in us harvesting some of that, tune in to the next video. Make sure you are subscribed with the bell notifications turned on. That way you know whenever I post the next video. But anyways, I do think that's going to be it for today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one.